Hey guys, what's up? Tiger of the Desert here, bringing you some Halo Reach gameplay. Do you guys remember what I said about YouTube's curse and how you only do well if you have really good gameplay? Well, yeah, I'm pretty serious about my YouTube account and I want to get as many views as I can. So I think I'm going to be sticking with Halo Reach at least for the time being. I'll play Call of Duty like on my free time, but for video uploads, it's mainly going to be Halo just because I'm a lot better at Halo, as you guys will see in this video. And yeah, and that today what I actually want to talk about is Halo versus or against Call of Duty, and like the differences on which game's better, because that's a really big thing between gamers. Which game is better? I mean, like gamers that actually care about it. I honestly don't care which one's better. We have our preferences and whatever, but yeah. So in the comment section below, guys, let me know which one you like more and tell me why. Don't just be like, oh, I like Call of Duty because only fags play Halo. That's not a valid point. And yeah, so let's just try to keep this as formal as we can, I guess. And yeah, as you guys see, the colors in this and Halo, they're so abstract that my camcorder is having a hard time recording it, like adjusting to it. So I really, really need to get that what's it called? That thing that like records from your Xbox directly. Whatever it is, I need to get one of those. So yeah, let's begin. I'll begin with Halo just because I like it more than Call of Duty. Um, I'm a firm believer that Call of Duty, the difference between Call of Duty and Halo is in Call of Duty, the team with the better guns is going to win, and in Halo, the team with the most experience is going to win. And, you know, that kind of goes hand in hand, I guess, experience and better guns in Call of Duty, because, to get those guns, you have to play a lot and you have to get a lot of experience, so it kind of goes hand in hand. But then again, you have all those kids that are trying to do well and they can't because they don't have those guns. Um, and they want to do better, but they're getting absolutely creamed by the guys with more experience and the better guns. And I mean, it goes in hand. They earned those guns, but at the same time, it's not fair. Whereas in Halo, everyone's giving an equal playing field, unless of course you have like one of the modded controllers or whatever, which is totally unfair. But I like Halo because I think it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more fair. I can play this game for hours and not get angry at anybody because I know that if I lose, I lost for a legitimate cause. I mean, I know that there are campers in it, but not as many, and even with the campers in this game, it's not as bad because in Call of Duty, if as soon as some in Call of Duty, as soon as someone shoots the bullets, the person that they're shooting at and themselves are locked in a battle. They're engaged in a battle, and it won't end until one of them dies. And that kind of like most people are like, well, duh, obviously. But let's just say, for an instance, for I don't know, let's just say that in Halo, for instance, you're in a fight, and you're low on health. You have a chance to get away from that battle. You have a chance to get away and to regenerate your health. Whereas in Call of Duty, because they want to make it a realistic game, there isn't any of that. As soon as you're gone, you're gone. Like as soon as someone shoots at you, you're basically dead, unless you have the chance to kill them first, which is highly unlikely in Call of Duty because basically it takes like 3 bullets for someone to die. Um, and if you guys think I'm bullshitting, you can even look online, like the guns. They're like it'll tell you how many bullets it takes for someone to die, and yeah, not my cup of tea personally. I like having a chance to escape, um, which because seeing as I'm an average gamer, I can't get the best skills. Like this one is probably one of my better gameplays, not the best one I've ever had, but it's one of my better gameplays. So I like that second chance, as you will. And the second chance in Call of Duty really is not a second chance, like at all. Like there's like as soon as you get down, you're basically dead. It's not a second chance at all. Um, but then again, they do want to go for a realistic shooter, but let's be honest, Call of Duty is not realistic at all. Like nowhere ever will it ever be a realistic game. No game will ever be a full-on realistic game because people don't want to buy realistic games. They say that they want to buy realistic games, but really, how fair would a game be that once you get shot, you're dead. Because let's be serious, and I'm sure just about any soldier out there will agree with me that as soon as you get shot, your chances for survival are very, very slim. Okay, so that wouldn't be a fun game. If you want that kind of life, that kind of game, go join the actual army. But you don't want to play a game. That game is supposed to be fun, and you're supposed to relax. Yeah, you can do well in them and everything, but it's mainly meant for entertainment purposes. And how entertaining would it be that as soon as you get shot, you die? That wouldn't be entertaining at all. You get frustrated, even more frustrated than you would with Call of Duty. And yeah, I mean, it's not a realistic game at all. Like, it's a lot more realistic than Halo, I guess, but Halo never went for the whole realistic feel to it. I mean, Halo has stuck religiously to the books. First came the game, but then obviously they make more books than they do games, and they've stuck religiously to the books with their games. They coordinate it really well. They jump back and forth. They check, they double check, make sure that everything is in a smooth timeline. And I think personally that it's a very well knit, not game, company. The whole 343 company. It's very close together, and I personally love them. And yeah, so for the last like minute or so, let's quickly talk about Call of Duty. Why I don't like it. I already said I don't like the whole gun thing. How the high-ranking people get the good guns. Because if you look through history, usually the high-ranking guys, the high-ranking military men, weren't the ones out in the battle. They were the ones in their tents or whatever, making the military strategy because they have that experience. And their weapon usually consisted of some sort of sidearm, a pistol or something, so nothing base. So again, if they want to make a really realistic game, I think a cool little twist on it, maybe as like a side game or something, would be that as you rank up, your guns get lower. Kind of like that gun game that there is. Or, no, the gun game, it does that, right? The gun game in Call of Duty, as you go up, it gets harder and harder to kill people, right? They should have that for a whole like team deathmatch kind of mode, where the higher rank you are, that's what gun you get. And I honestly think that more people would have fun with that. I know I would, because I think I'm only like level 40 something, so I don't have the best guns, but I think this way it would give everyone an even playing field. The guys with more experience that are better at the game would have a harder time killing people, and the people that don't have as much experience will be able to kill. Anyway, this video is about to run out. I got 21 kills, freaking amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you later.